Good morning, students. I am Ma'am Violet Bailey. I hope you all are doing good. In science, we were studying the chapter Sun as a Natural Resource. We will continue the chapter. Now, we will learn the topic Sun as a Natural Source of Energy. We all know that Sun is the most important source of energy for life to exist on Earth. What does sun give us? The sun provides us with heat, light, and energy. Without the sun, the earth would be a cold and dark place without life. Do you know, students? The sun helps grow our food and keeps us alive. Without sunlight, our plants, fruits, and vegetables could not grow. We can't see without sunlight. If there was no heat, we all would freeze to death. Let's now look at the topic Sun for Growth and Photosynthesis in Plants. The sun's energy is also known as solar energy. Green plants contain chlorophyll, which trap the solar energy and convert it into glucose. This energy rich material is stored in plants and used by animals for their energy needs. Let's now understand what is photosynthesis. The process in which green plants use carbon dioxide, water, and solar energy to prepare their food in the form of glucose is known as photosynthesis. Oxygen, an important gas, is released during this process. So, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is that process by which the green plants they prepare their food. Let us understand sunshine vitamin. Sun's energy helps to form vitamin D in our body. This vitamin D is known as sunshine vitamin. It makes our bones strong and hence save us from many deficiency diseases. Let's now learn about use of sun or the uses of solar energy. The first use of solar energy is it helps in drying. Solar energy gives us heat energy which helps in drying clothes. Solar energy also helps to dry fruits and vegetables which can be preserved for a longer time. Here you can see dried kiwi, dried apples, dried fenugreek leaves, and dried vegetables. Next use of solar energy is water heating system. Solar energy plants absorb sunlight and are used to heat water. Third use of solar energy is it is used in solar cookers. Do you know what are solar cookers? A solar cooker is a device which uses the energy of sun to cook food. These cookers consist of cooking vessel which is usually darkened to absorb more heat. These vessels are then placed inside a box like structure with a glass lid. It absorbs the solar energy and doesn't allow it to escape. This trapped heat energy increases the temperature and cooks the food. Here you can see the picture of solar cooker. This is how the solar cooker looks like. You can see the glass lid. This when it is closed, it absorbs the sun's heat and do not allow it to go out, to move out. And in the vessels that are kept inside this box, the food is cooked because of the solar energy. Let's understand what are solar cell panels. Solar cell panel is made by arranging large number of solar cells together. Each cell is made up of silicon. Many cells are then wired together forming solar panels. Here you can see the picture of solar panels. When the sunlight falls on these panels generate electric current which can be used to run electric devices. One cell cannot produce sufficient energy, hence, many cells are connected together. Here you can see street lights working on solar energy by using solar cell panels. Let's now learn about conservation of energy. Here are few points through which we can conserve or save the energy. First, unplug your appliances when not in use. Second, use energy efficient appliances. Third point is switch off appliances when not in use. Fourth, switch off the lights and bulbs during daytime. And fifth, use solar cookers for warming and cooking food. By doing all these things, you can save the energy. I hope students you have understood the chapter. Read the chapter carefully and I will give you worksheet 2. You have to do it in your book itself. Have a great day, students.